It's like you and your brother, like.
He's like a
together.
same family. He's just a white male. Yeah.
He looks like your older brother.
No way. Okay, my wife said it. I look like Matt Walsh.
He's handsome, yeah.
But she said he's handsome. So indirectly, she called me handsome. Bro sipping. Bro sipping. Oh yeah. I got this new chewing gum. It's like a Turkish chewing gum. It's called Oneo. And I sip some caramel tea with that and mixing the flavor. It's like ASMR. Ah, shit's too hot. ASMR for you guys. Oh shit, bro, it's French. Le zip. What's your thoughts on interest rates on 23rd? I think they're not gonna pause or pivot. I think they're gonna follow what Europe does and make everything worse. And just continue bailing out banks until they bail out all the banks, which is like $17 trillion. Thoughts on gold? You should have gold anyways, but I wouldn't be like, oh, now it's time to go into gold, right? Natural gas is going to zero? No. What the fuck? I mean, it's at a 30-year low. A 30-year low, yeah, adjusted to inflation. Tomorrow they raise to 8%. Everyone will be shocked, and then they let World War III begin, says ABC 123. I don't know, maybe. Maybe that's the boomers' plan. They're just gonna end everything in a big boom. The most privileged generation that took and hoarded all the wealth. Maybe they're gonna, end everything. If they can't have it, no one can, and they just end everything in a big boom. Maybe that's why they're called boomers. Who knows? What did Xi Jinping signal in Russia? I don't know. Does increasing interest rates just fill the banks with money? No, the contrary. So, the problem with the banks, like why the banking system is failing, is because the collateral these banks have, they bought them in 2020 when interest rates were nearly zero. So these mortgage-backed securities and these assets that these banks are holding, let's say you buy a bond that pays you 1%. Okay, interest. Okay, let's say you buy that, and then 3 years later, the same bond you can buy with 5% interest. And now imagine people just pull their money and just want their money, and you're forced to sell now these bonds, but no one will buy them for 1% interest because the current market is 10%. So you have to discount them. So you have to sell the bonds that you own for discount, like a big discount, like 78, like in our example, it would be like 80% discount, right? Not so good, right? And that's what's going on. Wealthy people will survive, others will go to war. I don't know what you mean. Like if we have World War III, it doesn't matter if you're wealthy or not. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't exactly know what you mean, ABC. Pune 2009 says, did you know blockchain and semiconductors are the two highest performing sectors this year? Oh, really? Okay. Cool. ABC123 says, he got to Russia to send a message to the US that he can do whatever he wants. You mean Xi Jinping? Wow, brilliant. Examined so easily. Thank you. Yeah, of course. Explained. Always. Like, if you're interested, you know, I explain all this on my blog. I write daily market updates on Discord, and you can check it out for free. It's a free trial. Like all of you 9 people watching right now, you can click the link in my bio and join for a free trial and just check it out. You can get my guide there for free. You can read my stuff for free, and I post every day for free, my market updates every day. So I think Dharma Kid does that already. Hi Goldie, hey, how are you, man? So ABC says, if they print money, why you assume they don't print bonds and everything else? Did I ever assume that they don't? What what do you think I think the bailouts are paid with? It is all digital. Okay. But it's not on the same blockchain though that Stevie is talking about. Coinbase owners placed bet Bitcoin will go to million. Oh, really? Okay. I mean, you know, if the Fed pivots tomorrow, we might have a short 2020 again, you know? Any thoughts why Ireland's stock market is going off? I'm not sure. I don't know. Wasn't like the Bank of Ireland bailing out, like buying Credit Suisse? I do see Dharma Kids on it. Can you say again what the thesis is that will push natural gas higher? You don't even need a thesis. Just ask yourself this question. Okay, so what is the current environment? What has the current environment been since 2020? Like since 2021, really? Well, inflation, which is not going away. Is inflation going to go away with increasing rates? No, it's not. Is it going to go lower or higher with bailouts? Higher. If you decrease rates, is it going to go lower or higher? Higher. So inflation is not going to go away. Okay. Natural gas is at a 30-year low, and commodities have been sinking like a ship since summer last year. Did you see new supply coming online to produce more natural gas? I didn't. Do you see any new natural gas or new supply in commodities in general, especially energy commodities, with Nord Stream pipelines being blown up, with Europe burning coal to brag with full gas storages, with the polar vortex hitting the US, with the climate change agenda? Do you see new supply coming online with all this? Or do you see that it is either not changing or even getting worse? In fact, it has gotten worse since summer, and prices still went down. So they went down because of recession fears, and recession fears alone. Natural gas went down on top of that during winter because of blatant energy manipulation, which I prove on my market update from yesterday. There's an article that I posted about what I talked about 4 months ago. So with all this on the table, natural gas being at a 30-year low adjusted to inflation, at its lowest point it has probably ever been, would you rather be in commodities right now or literally anything else? Just asking you. So if you look at price movements and you chase momentum, that's a surefire way for you to lose money in the long run. If you ignore fundamentals and you try to chase the market, you might get lucky here and there, you might make a good trade here and there, sure, of course, if you bought Bitcoin 2 months ago, yeah, you made lots of profit, but most people didn't. Most people bought Bitcoin when it was around like 40, 50K. Right? Just saying. So you have to hope for these movements and you have to ride the waves and all that. Or you can be patient, sit back and wait for markets to come to you. So all we're doing in the Lions community on Discord, all I'm doing is I wait for people to realize that inflation is going to be permanent. They just didn't realize that yet. And until then, I'm not losing any money. I didn't lose a cent. I didn't lose a single cent of money. Until then, I have to be patient. You know how Warren Buffett makes money? Well, while there's this mania, there's like this mania in the stock market, everyone is buying, everyone's making money, right? And they're like, oh, Warren Buffett, he's crazy, he lost his way. He just sits in cash. And then when everything crashes, he just goes in and buys what everyone bought for pennies. And that's why he's rich and most people are not. Because he knows patience. So. So. At Stephen Fairley, people need to have $1 million to buy Bitcoin. Can I buy a Bitcoin from a person without exchange? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you can. You can just transfer to their wallet, I think. I'm not 100% sure, actually. Maybe someone else here knows. There's ABC122 says, there's a cost of living crisis and people will find somewhere $1 million to buy Bitcoin. New Supply America. Right. What's your thoughts on the FOMC meeting tomorrow? I just talked about it. I don't know, man. I gave them too much credit. I thought they're much smarter than they really are. So I'm just gonna stick with. They're just gonna follow Europe. We're gonna have a 0.25 increase in interest rates, and they keep going to bail out more banks. And just cause asset inflation. What other commodities than gas are an interest for you? So mine is like agriculture and broad commodities like steel, like metals, steel, precious metals, agriculture, and energy. So that's what I'm in. How much more Europe is paying for gas? I heard it is 7x, like 10x I heard, more than Russia gas. Yeah, it's true. Patience, I like it. Is the nat gas price being suppressed somehow? Oh, brutally suppressed. I posted just 2 days ago a proof that it was suppressed. I was like, yeah, it's suppressed, 100%. But it's like February, March is the lowest seasonally for natural gas. Like you won't see big price movements up for natural gas until late April, June. So even if you see, like, let's say, I don't know, whatever the Fed does tomorrow and the natural gas goes up maybe 10% or whatever, that doesn't mean anything. It's just NPCs bidding up the price of natural gas. So how's price suppression actually done? So Goldman Sachs, long time ago, was caught manipulating gold prices. So they just dumped a bunch of those certificates into the market, bring the gold price down. So I'm assuming something similar is happening with natural gas. Thoughts on hydrogen? No, man. Never. I mean, never say never. Hydrogen is really good for rockets, but it's not really good for everyday people who need a speed limit of 30 in the city. It's always for the lowest denominator, right? So, do you really want people who can't even make no accident with a speed limit of 30 inside the city in Germany? You really want them to have like hydrogen filled, pressurized hydrogen filled tanks and a potential car bomb with them driving around? Like all the cars are like potential bombs, like just blowing up anytime. Like do you think that's a I think that's a good idea? I don't. Maybe first in like trucks or something, you know? Or ships. That would be cool. Or trains or something. Emeralds. Salam alaikum. Hi, my bro. Hey. How are you, man? I'm learning some Chinese at the moment, but I have to learn Malay as well. Do lots of Malaysians speak Chinese? Like, you have like lots of Chinese people there, right? I'm fine, bro. How about you? I'm good. I'm good, man. My control good too. You're the best advice of financial news on TikTok. Never take investment advice from strangers on the internet. There's a proposal in the States to not allow gas stoves, only electric. Here in Germany, they wanna next year they want to forbid you to own gas heating. So yeah, like look, don't listen to what people say. Listen to how they act. Does Europe or America right now act like they are building supply? Like they say gas prices are so low, look, but they're buying LNG from Canada. Europe is buying coal, burning wood. And then, oh look, our gas storages are full. Oh look, gas is so cheap in the US. Like don't listen to what they say. Always look what they're doing. I just said that like someone from New York. How they doing? This man is the best, yeah. Yeah, crazy. crazy, crazy rainbow star, a twinkle, twinkle. It's all politics. Yes. And politics and economics don't go well together. Because politics is all about feelings. And economics is all about rational thinking. And those two don't go well together. You can sing. Yeah, I can sing. Because I'm Anjing. But a lot of Malaysian people speak Chinese, right? Like, is it like very common? Right now, the Democrats are manipulating everything to secure votes for the future. Yeah, it's next year, right? Next year's an election year. Wasn't Trump arrested today? For some bullshit. Like, they're really trying everything to get dirt on him. Meanwhile, we have a pedophile as a president. His pedophile son is like the owner of the second biggest or the biggest electric company, utilities company in Ukraine. Like the corruption is just out the ass. What did Trump do? All Trump did was he cannot be bribed. He is a self-made billionaire. He doesn't need their money because they control you with money, but he doesn't need it. So he's a threat. Even though while Trump was a president, he didn't do anything. He did everything Democrats would have done, basically, like economically. But contrary to the Democrats, he didn't start any wars. He tried to make peace, especially in the Middle East, which I appreciated. Right after Obama, and but yeah, he didn't do anything. But he's just not. Can you say that bribable? You can't bribe him, and that's his crime. You want to learn Chinese? Yes. 我学汉字 I think. No, 汉字 is Chinese writing. 我学 I don't know, Chinese, yeah. I don't know. 我学 is learn. I learn. And 汉字 Chinese writing. But I don't know what Chinese means. Fuck, I forgot. Yeah. 我是德国人 I am German. 你好我很谢谢我很好谢谢很高兴认识你 Nice to meet you. Can you speak Japanese? No. I should, right? I have a Japanese wife and I don't speak Japanese. 法国人 法国 is naps. Shit, I always forget where you're from. Your wife is Japanese, right? Yeah, she is. She's Japanese. French. Oh, okay. Okay, 法国. Malaysian and Chinese is different. Oh, really? 哎呀，七拜, don't tell me lah. Don't tell me that Malaysian Chinese is different. Nice imitation. I don't know, that's how I remember. That's how they speak, right? That's what I remember. How you know? Dude, I, 哎呀, Hanjing. No, I lived many lives, man. I'm a very old soul. I'm here since a long time. Do you have Malay Chinese friends? Um, like I met a lot of Malays and Chinese. 我爱你. 我也爱你. I also love you. 我也爱你. See, again, right? It's coming. Yeah, like so I lived in Melbourne, Australia for 2 years, and they have lots of Malays there. Yeah. Do you speak Chinese? Emeralds? Like, do you actually speak Chinese, or you only speak Malay? I mean, it's pretty cool that you speak Malay. I'm not, but if you would speak Chinese, it would be amazing lah, amazing. No, only at school. I'm friend with Chinese. It's a long time. Yeah, right? It's a long time now. I had one friend. His name was Yong Quinn Liao. Yong Quinn Liao. So, so I grew up in I mean, should I say this in a live show? 我不要. I don't know. I think that means I don't know. But boo is don't, right? Salute from France. What's up around here? Learning Chinese. I dated 2 Chinese and 1 Hakis. Oh, like, okay, yeah. I have yellow fever. Yellow fever. Yangtze River, yellow fever. Yeah, so, okay, I tell you guys, okay? So we all know each other. So, I was living in this dorm, okay? So everyone had their room. And so you shared the kitchen and you shared the like the showers, right? But it was a lot of rooms. Like, it's not a house, okay? It was like a whole like apartment basically. But everyone had like just a single room or twin room depending on where you are. So I passed by Yong Quinn Lao's room, right? And I grew up in a Turkish household, right? So my mother is Turkish. My dad's German. That's why I have the full beard. Because I'm a hybrid. I'm a Turkish German hybrid. So in our culture, we are not like, in Japan, when you go to an onsen, you go there naked. But I'm not used to, like, I don't know, walk around naked. Not even in the shower or something. I have shame. Like, you don't show your genitals to people, right? So I was always wearing a towel around me, right? And every time I passed by Yong Quinn Lao's room, his door's open. You're hiding, you're hiding, you're hiding, you're hiding something. I'm like, no, I don't. And one day, I was like, fuck it. After I took a shower, I passed by his room. I looked at him. He was looking at something, doing something. And I was like, hey, Yong Quinn. He looked at me and I just opened my towel. And he's like, oh, what the fuck? So big, 很大, 很大. 你的很大, 很大, 很大. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, I just closed it like a boss. Just kept walking. I had to prove that. I had to prove it. You flashed. I flashed. I flashed him. That's right. No homo, though. No homo. 我不要. What is that? Okay, nice. But I don't know how to spell. Okay, 我不要. What is that? Okay, cool. Good to know, man. You so naughty. I guess I am. 7-foot daddy. Привет. Привет. Oh man, guys, like if you're in Germany, like some streets in Germany, like where I live, are scary, man. And there's lots of so there's like different quarters, right? And there's like this one like place where a lot of Polish people live and Russians too, like a lot of Russians. So like you never pick a fight with a Russian. Like like Turkish people, like, oh, hold me, man, hold me. I'm not holding you, bro. Like Turkish people like that, right? But Russians, they just, do you have problem? But in German, right? Hast du ein Problem? I said, hast du ein Problem? And they just look at you like that. So that's like the scariest shit. So I'm always to Russians like, hey, привет, guys, what's up, man? Hey, I'm doing well. Vodka, yeah. Caviar, yeah, man. Like I never fuck with them. What is that? How many languages you learn? I I speak German and English fluently, as you might be able to tell, and I speak Turkish too, but I couldn't talk about like what I'm talking about on my TikTok channel in Turkish. I couldn't do it in Turkish, so it's not that good. But I can watch TV. I can, everyday life things I can do. I can talk about my day. I can do that, but it's not like it's not on an academic level or anything. And now I want to learn Chinese too at the moment, so because I'm preparing to go to Asia. After today, call me the gas king. Daddy went shopping today. Nice. A lot of people on my Discord, they are making so much money just scalping natural gas. Is that what you mean? Naps had, I don't know that. Emeralds. Some comments were filtered. Come on, TikTok. Ravinder Dariwal says, based on NFP, do you think 50 basis points hike is possible? Yeah, like there was a 50 basis points hike for Europe. So maybe like I said, right, I gave them too much credit. Maybe they really are stupid and they just increase rates 50 basis points and just follow Europe's footsteps. Like, you are in, like, let's say you're in the military unit and 100 meters from here, it's an ambush, but you still proceed with the plan. Like nothing happened and you just get everyone killed. That's literally what's going on if they increase 50 basis points. Yep. Just stick to the plan, man. Just stick to the plan. So would kill the banks, I think. Yeah, and then they have to bail out the banks and then pivot anyways. It doesn't make any sense. But, who knows? Like, it's very... I have to assume the one I'm trying to read is acting rationally, like an adult. But it gets really hard to predict anything if that person is freaking insane. Loading up on gas, brother. Up, good, down, better. Down, better. I don't care anymore. Like, I see it went down today, like 2.1, and I bought some more today. I made a mistake. I bought some on Friday. It was a mistake. It was 2.3, like where it is right now. but 30-year low, like adjusted to inflation, it doesn't matter. I will just wait. I'll just wait, man. And one day I'll wake up in July and see what natural gas just tripled. What the fuck? And there we go. The NG price keeps dropping. No, it doesn't. Do you see a scenario that it won't go up if markets manipulate it? Yeah, I mean, it dropped to like an all-time low. Like, how much more can it drop, right? But if I see a scenario where they can keep manipulated, yeah, I can see that. But I just don't know how much longer they can do that. I just don't know. Like late April, when they make contracts for the summer, you have China reopening, you have no supply, they have to refill their storages. Inflation is gonna come back like hard in July. Are they sure they want to keeping prices low and destroy more supply? It's like a hangover, right? Like you're drinking and you got a hangover. Instead of just sleeping out the hangover, your buddies are like, hey, here, yo, drink more. And then you drink more, and then your hangover will temporarily go away. Like you won't feel it anymore. But then the next day, your hangover will be worse. And that's with natural gas manipulation. Like price, I said this many times. You guys probably get bored of that. But price doesn't exist in a vacuum. Price is a function of supply and demand. And very importantly, price is also a signal. Right? They don't just exist. A price doesn't just exist. You can't just make up a price. A price is a result of supply and demand. And it's a signal. So if prices are low, like natural gas, why would you make new contracts? Increase supply. There's no price incentive for you to produce more. So when demand kicks in the summer or in winter, the next time we have summer, next time we have winter, and we need gas, now you have less producers, you have less supply. What does that mean? What happens to price? If supply goes down, prices go up. So if you artificially suppress the price of natural gas or anything, what will that do? What will that tell? What signal is that to producers? The next time we need natural gas, right? So, oh shit. The NG price keeps dropping. 7 for Daddy says, you're dead on with Russian impression. Some have very short fuse. They're scary from the start. Yeah, no. Russians are very the Russians I met are very cool. They're very stoic. Like the Russians I met, like it's a very stoic society. You don't laugh for no reason. Right? You're like, are you idiot? Right? You don't stare, like, you don't just laugh. They're very reserved. They're good listeners. When they speak with thought. That's the people I met. The Russians I met. That's what I noticed. Very interesting. I love tech analysis. The QQQ is stuck on a resistance waiting for the Fed announcement. Yeah, right now. Look, it could fly anyway. Up or down, I don't know. It depends what the NPCs do. Can coal and nuclear substitute? Yeah, it can. For 10 times the price. Coal can. Nuclear would be the best option. But with the trillions of dollars that Europe used to buy coal to burn through the winter, They could have built nuclear plants or reopened the existing ones. Did they? No. What about climate change? Are you going to offend poor Greta? You evil capitalist, right? So, that's just another proof that it's not about, that these people don't give a shit about climate. It's just socialism. They pressure the energy sector so they can nationalize it. That's what it is. It's just communism. I mean, I talked about it, but by the way, I'm writing a new book. It's no, not Greta. Yeah, right. That poor little girl, that's like 20 years old already. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm writing a new book. I don't want to give a timeline, but maybe end of the year. It's more like in my book right now is just like basic investments. Really good. Highly recommend it. Of course, I wrote it, but man, read the like people reading it, they love it, and I sold so many. I sold like close to 100 books. I sold. I mean, that's not many, but like, I mean, did you write a book and sold over 100 copies, right? So that's really cool. Like close to 100. I think it's like 79. It's like 80 or something. Yeah, but it doesn't. It goes into sector rotation a little bit, and then I wrote my guide, which like fucking spot on, dead on sector rotation, right? So you can, my guide is out. You can read my guide. The link is in my bio. And it talks about sector rotation. Like you will learn everything about sector rotation. And most people that get it, they actually join my Discord after, because they want to read my market updates. Right? It's like learning a new language. Like I can't teach a new language in like 1 or 2 videos. It's like a continuously thing, like And if you read my market updates, to learn how to navigate through stagflation, which most people honestly don't know. 99% of people don't know, but I specialize on that. So so they join my newsletter, my market update, my newsletter on TikTok afterward. My brain, Discord. Yeah, but my second book is more about sector rotation. So basically the guide, like what I write in the guide, and about like this banking stuff, like why does it fail, the Fed. It's like about the long-term debt cycle. Like everyone thinks we're on the short-term debt cycle. So rates go up, we will have a recession in the second half of this year, even though we won't. And then after recession, the Fed will pivot, and then inflation is gone. And we're back, baby. But they don't realize that inflation is not gone. It's gonna get worse after the summer. You will see in the CPI, and that's called stagflation. The last time this happened was in the 70s and 80s, and it took 10 years. 10. We're in year, what, 1.5? Is that like year 1 of stagflation? So, and I want to talk about that, and a little bit philosophical. It's like what is going on in the world. Like all these different issues we're talking about, they're actually not different issues. So, Don Kadak says, "Hello, handsome." Who's Don Kadak? Don Kadak. Is that you? Okay, I don't know. Hello back, I guess. So Seven for Daddy says Russians are very honest in their emotions. Yeah, that's true. You know if they like you soon, respect everything. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm a very friendly person, I would say. I mean, like friendly in a way, like I'm very I'm good with everyone. Like usually when I'm in a new group, when I meet new people, like everyone really likes me, and I'm really good with everyone. I show interest and everything, but I also had problems with people who are like very not like that, right? Who are more stoic. They're just like, okay, so where are you from? Like, it's, I don't know, it's kind of like, you know, but they're very honest, that's right. Very honest with their emotions. What do you think? What will happen with banks? Nothing. They're gonna get bailed out. I hope I can understand what you're talking about, but it's okay. At least I can look your beautiful beard. You like that one, eh? Hello from Nigeria. Hey, my Nigerian friend. Your name is Tarzan? Like, actually, cool. Oh, guys, you have to check out Nigerian clothing. Traditional Nigerian clothing. Oh, man. It's the best in the summer. It's the best. I would like to have one in like blue or turquoise blue. That would be really cool. Tarzan's. Thanks for your follow. US economy is dead by million cuts. Now Mexico joining BRICS, globalization taking major hits. Yeah, exactly. The funny thing is, BRICS, isn't that the globalization that you guys were talking about? Like, different nations with different values. Like, what does Brazil, Russia, what does the culture in Brazil, Russia, India, South Africa, and China have in common? Like, what value, what culture do they have in common? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And what is the globalization that people who talk about globalization are about? What is that? It's like the Five Eyes countries. Like the Five Eyes countries get special treatment. Even not even Europe gets special treatment. Like Germany is excluded from that special treatment. Right? So it's just an extension of the British Empire with new with new management, under new management. So and then they're against the BRICS system. Like, it doesn't, like, do you see? It's just serving the interest of the US. It's all bullshit. Globalization, climate change. It's all just a Trojan horse to further America's interests. NATO doesn't make any sense if you think about it. But most people can't think, right? The way you talk, I know you are friendly people. First time I feel so close with someone on social media. Yeah, right? Thank you, man. Same with you. Thanks for always joining. We will meet. Yeah, funny enough, my actual name is Tarzan. Cool. That's awesome. Have you been to Nigeria? No, but I have Nigerian friends. They're from Nigeria. So funny. Like, I love Nigerian people, man. They're funny. Cool culture. No vegan. We eat everything from the head to the hoof. So funny. What are your thoughts tomorrow, FOMC meeting? I think rate hikes. Family and God, where those BRICS countries find common ground. Okay, yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah, no global homo. Come to Egypt before. Okay. Fatma Hassan. Okay, I come to Egypt before. Fatma. Honest men have nothing to hide. That's why you feel comfortable in any culture. Yeah, that's like funny enough, right? Like most people, they are, like I just talked to a friend this weekend. We were meeting. She's moving somewhere else, like an hour away from her current place where she lived for the past, I think, 5 years or 10 years. I don't know, long time. And I moved quite a lot. I I lived in different countries. I met people from different cultures. And but in contrary, she's very scared to make this step. It's just an hour away. What do you lose? I asked her, like, what do you lose? And she's like, oh yeah, the place I lived in, the people, I guess. But she doesn't have really friends there. People are weird there. She says, yeah. So like, it, so people have a. I'm not saying it's bad or wrong. I'm just saying most people are very comfortable where they are, and they're not very adaptive. They don't want to. Same with trying new foods. They're not very adaptive. And what I try to explain is, so your life, like this gets really philosophical now, kind of like my philosophy. Your life is just an arrangement of moments. Yeah? And the more good moments you have, the total net good moments at the end of your life you had was a good life. And the beauty of life, yeah, like I said it, I told her this way. What makes a flower beautiful? I asked her, what makes a flower beautiful? And she said, well, the color and the smell. And I said, no. What makes a flower beautiful is that it's not there forever. If you get flowers as a gift, within a week, they die. That makes the flower beautiful. If someone gives you a plastic flower, right, that lives forever, that's there forever, might have the color, might even have the smell. Some of them, this probably smell. But it's not the same as getting real flowers. Because real flowers, the beauty in real flowers is that they only bloom for a certain time and then they die. So you have to appreciate the small time that you have with that flower. And the same is with everyone you meet, the place you live in, and your life. The beauty of life is that you will die one day and that you're not alive forever. But that's the beauty of life. That gives your life meaning. So you have to learn to go out of your comfort zone. Adapt. Force yourself to adapt. Experience things. Try new foods. Talk to new people. And just make the best out of it. And make sure that the moments you have in your life, like let's say 100 moments, that you have, that over 50 of them are good. Okay? Then you had a good life. If you're afraid of dying at the end of your life, you probably had a shitty life. And you can't really blame anyone but yourself. He will reply soon. He slowly replied comments. Yeah, sorry. Okay, hang on. I was just having a... Okay, hang on. Dharma Kid. BRICS countries have common interest trading without petrodollar. That's sure. Nigeria would be glad to have you. You got a nice personality. You're so cool and civil. Thank you, man. Yeah, I should visit. I should visit Nigeria. I have friends there, so I should definitely check it out. Dharma Kid's enemy of my enemy is my friend. Some people just don't get excited when they change their routine. That's true. It's normal for some people. It is. That's right. Kaki says something in, I think that's Hebrew. I just can't read that. Sorry. I can buy myself flowers. That's right. You can. I I did. I buy some flowers. Hello, hi. Hey, how are you? Nadia, how you doing? Emeralds, you will reply soon, slow replying comments, yeah. Nadia is saying, add Emeralds, trying not to cut off his train of thought. Yeah. Emerald says, don't worry, he's my adoptive brother. I think I did the right thing with selling the majority of my stocks. Probably did. You probably did. Look into energy. Look into commodities, especially energy commodities. Like, just saying, you know, you're not gonna get a better discount on natural gas than a 30-year low adjusted to inflation. So, just saying, buy and hold and come back in July, and then make a decision. You can read Arabic? No, I can't read Arabic. I click on her profile and I see Nadia written in Latin letters. Got great dividends from it. Nice. No, I can't read Arabic. I wish. I know how halal looks like. That's it. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. That's the proper greeting in Arabic. That one I know. Oh, nice. Yeah, right? And then, like, I don't know, it's like Il-Muntasir, Al-Qawi, Il-Muntasir, something like that. Like Indonesian people, you say that. Yeah, right? Wa alaikum salam. Thank you, sister. Thank you, sister. Yeah, I have to... Guys, look. Help me get financially free. I have, look. I have, right now, over 250 people on my free Discord chat. If all of them would just join my newsletter, okay? Like tomorrow, like today. Just it's a free trial. You can even try for free. If all of them would just try my newsletter, just read my newsletter. I put a lot of effort in there. I try to help you guys for what's coming. I can actually visit all of you. I would go to Dubai, I would go to Nigeria, Malaysia, Indonesia, and I would just make content. I would make more content, obviously. I would have more time. Yeah. It would be awesome. It would be like a big family. I mean, it costs less than a Netflix subscription, so how much you selling your newsletter? It's $12 a month. Yeah. But I post 5 times a week. 5 times a week, you get a guide for free. There's different servers, like it's really cool. And you can check it out for free. Yeah, $12. $12. Not a day, not a month. Not a day, not a week, but a month. How much is Daily Mail? You mean the Daily Mail? I don't know. I just checked what most newsletters are. and I just took the average. I just checked like what most private newsletters are a month, and I took the average. I'm still below the average. They said like $10 to $15. It was like, okay. But the Daily Mail, let's check. The Daily Mail. Let's see. Daily Mail newsletter price. Let's see. I don't know. So it's $10.99 per month. $10.99. So I'm right there. Actually, I don't know what you work for. Are you a news writer? I like for my channel, yeah. I was subscribed to the New York Times, and when I wanted to cancel my subscription, they gave me a discount. Oh, really? That's so funny, eh? Yeah. So I had a 3-day patience Goldie. Yes, that's right, patience. Oh yeah. I don't mind. Look, if you gave me, like, if you make me a multimillionaire now, I wouldn't change much in my life. Like, I'm happy to, to just I'll write my newsletter anyways. Like, I look at the news, and I have to make a strategy for my investments anyways. So I might as well just write about it and tell you guys what I'm gonna do. That's it.